How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh video here on the channel. This one is going to be another combo video, this time for a different version of my DDD deck profile. So the one that I uploaded previously had a lot of hand traps in it and cross-out designator to stop the opponent from hand trapping you. This one, well, it turns out you can actually play Superheavy Samurais as a supplemental engine in this deck, and that will allow you to end on a Baron de Fleur, which will stop any singular hand trap that the opponent may try to throw your way. It is interesting how the Superheavy Samurais work with DDs specifically. There's a couple things that you can't do with them. There's a couple things that are unique with this specific instance of the two decks meshing together. So with that being said, this is the best combo the deck can do with my current build. It is a 4-card combo, but fear not, there is a million different ways to get to every one of these cards, except for Motorbike. You have to hard draw it. Don't really have a way to search it. If you have any suggestions on how to search this card, if it's even possible to search this card, please let me know so I can immediately add it and make this deck that much better. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First things first, we're going to go through the Superheavy Samurai line first. So that means discarding Bike to add Wakoshi, using Wakoshi to grab the Monk Big Benkei, and then summoning itself and Big Benkei searching for, this time, the Soul Gaia booster. We're not even playing the Soul Piercer, because that takes your normal summon now without the Link 1 monster. So, no good. However, Soul Gaia does not. So Soul Gaia can equip to the monster and then immediately summon itself. And that will, of course, grab us our Axel Stardust Synchro Dragon, which will summon back the Bike. Now, notice how we did not put Wakoshi back in the scale. There is a reason for that. We're playing Gilgamesh. We need to have an empty scale when we link summon this monster. So that means that when we go into our Baron de Fleur here, we are going to use its on-field effect to pop the Big Benkei. And now all of a sudden, we have completely open room to run wild with DDs. So we're going to normal summon our Copernicus. Copernicus is going to send Necro Slime. Then special summon Griffin from our hand because we control the Copernicus. We're then going to link summon into the dumbest link monster ever, King Gilgamesh. And from our deck, we're going to grab Ragnarok and King Rage. And of course, take our 1000, which will inadvertently trigger DD Orthros, a very important part of this inboard. This gives us another extra interruption on top of everything else. We're then going to pendulum summon out the Copernicus and the Griffin, and from here it should be standard DD fare. Overlay into our Caesar and our King Tell, then link summon into the second Gilgamesh. Why does this card not say you can special summon it only once per turn? Trigger Ragnarok and trigger King Tell. King Tell is going to dump the Dark Contract with Patent License, and then Ragnarok is going to summon back King Caesar because we have not used his effect yet. We're then going to use the Patent License to actually add back Copernicus for setup next turn. This is a bit of a misplay, don't worry about this. We are actually supposed to wait here. So then we're going to activate our DD Necro Slime to fusion summon our King Genghis. Now we're going to link into the third, oh baby a triple, King Gilgamesh, and then we're going to activate King Genghis and our Caesar, respectively. Caesar's going to grab Swamp King, and Genghis is going to reborn the Griffin, which will allow Griffin to trigger its effect to grab us our DDD Headhunt. So now we're going to synchro summon with the Orthros and Griffin into our King Siegfried before another spell trap negate. We're then going to use the Swamp King to fusion from our graveyard to summon the second King Genghis. We're then, of course, going to overlay into our High King Caesar, and then last but not least, we're going to overlay into our Deus Machinex, set the DD Headhunt, pass to the opponent, and basically command them to shake our hand. So with this, we have 7 total forms of interruption. We have a Baron de Fleur, we have a Spell Trap interruption with King Siegfried, we have a DDD Headhunt, we have 2 activations of Deus Machinex, and then 2 Omni Negates in the form of High King Caesar. This is by far the best that DDD can do going forward. Do I think that the Super Heavy Sams are the right answer? Possibly. I'm not sure if they're going to be hit again in the future, but for the time being, it seems like this is the most consistent way to facilitate yourself from hand traps, and those being, of course, being the absolute bane of every D2D player's existence. You know, a single Ash Blossom, a single Imperm, while not completely damning, is a very hard hit to your end board, and will probably be the difference between winning and losing a lot of games. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to hit me with a like, share, and subscribe. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.